I wanna hear your heartbeat. I wanna feel your breath on my cheek. Only you draw me closer. I wanna hear your heartbeat. I wanna feel your breath on my cheek. For I know that only you can
Clean your ears.
satisfy me.
Brush your teeth.
Oh, I know
Now,
I'm thirsty
let's give you a bath.
for your love. And I know you promised living water. So here I am, waiting for a drink again.
Weekend 1 or 2 of trying to be more consistent with vlogs, and I love them. I think they're fun. I think it's a great way to document not only my life, but Gustafer's and just life in general. So this is why, like, I kind of have a flat chest, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know, there's something here, but it's enough to know I'm a woman. But it's also enough to know that, like, I can run without a bra. Today is Saturday. Today is the weekend. It is a day off. We have 1 day off before we go back to the restaurant, and then we have work, not work, 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 not 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 work. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that I have a lot of days off next week, and what I'm doing is I'm using, even though we're entering towards the end of the month, I am using my energy right now to really push and really extend myself to kind of just make more money and just like spend more time there. That way I can confidently take the next like 5, 6 days, whatever, how many days I'm taking off. During that time, I actually plan on hosting a virtual conference about healing and everything. It's gonna be 3 days. My current group members, they get to enter for free. And if anyone else wants to join thereafter, then the tickets are going to be $500. Now that includes a 3-day event. Snacks do not need to be provided. But I don't know. When I was in the temp agency before I moved here out to Arizona, I used to be with a temp agency who worked on putting together conferences, and that world I just found so fascinating. And when COVID happened, we had to transition very, very quickly from the physical world to the online world and take conferences that have been in the works for a year and transition that into an online platform within days. That was a lot, but I'm very thankful for the things that I learned there. And I know enough now to know that the experiences that I went through, that is a skill that I learned. I learned it for a reason, so I can take it into my business. The thing is incorporating that. And I don't know, there's like these conversations that I have with myself. Like there's like one side of me that's like, I don't want to do the work. It's bleh, like you don't have enough time. And then there's the other part of me. And when I can access her, my higher self, my divine feminine, when I can access her, I just think, you have such a cool opportunity here. So this reminds me, I bought a lot of storage stuff. So my apartment, though I love it, it doesn't have drawers. There's not a single drawer. Well, okay, I digress. Where it counts, in the kitchen and in the bathroom, there were no drawers. So I've had a little bit of a struggle when it comes to like placing stuff and everything. So I got some storage stuff for the kitchen, and I'm gonna get some stuff for the bathroom later. What I'm trying not to do is to spend all my money at once and feel that like I need to immediately fix these things. Otherwise I won't be able to function, because I have done that in the past and it did not work. So Like, I'm starving. But here's the thing. I'm trying to document myself. I think by documenting myself, I'm going to bring such a new level of awareness to my life that how could I not, you know? And also it challenges me to be more myself, because as much as I make these videos for other people, I make it more for myself. I don't even make it. Sakina, you make it. I love you. I love you. Like, please don't leave me. We have a new editor. Her name is Sakina. Sakina, if you want to put this in, feel free to. If not, no worries. I don't know. I love it because when she edits the videos for me, I get to see myself in a whole new different light. And I don't know. I'm just like, oh, like, yeah, like that's me. And like, that's so cool. And then it makes me think, how can I bring that version of myself out more? And then live in that as long as I can, because then that is truly being authentically you. I feel people ask that question a lot. And then I get to remember these moments. Like later down the line, maybe like a couple of years from now, I'll be able to say like, wow, you did that, that's so cool. Gustafer. By the way, if today's your birthday, happy birthday. I hope you have a good day. And a pull-out spice organizer. Who am I? I know! In the past, I would have just like ripped these things off, but now I'm actually taking the time to cut them. I'm excited because to take care of your, like the kitchen in your home, it's kind of like taking care of your sacral, like your root chakra too. It's foundational. Walking to work. Oh my God, it's starting to be fall. I'm actually gonna let my hair run free today. But yeah, it's starting to turn fall. How exciting that is. Fall in the mountains. You want a cat, puppy? Do you want a brother?
I think they can be a little sweeter. I'll tweak the recipe. I'll add blueberries. They'll be good next time.
No. So right now I'm working on the retreat. It's gonna be 3 days of learning. And this is the thing when it comes to teaching. There's just so many ways to deliver a message, and it's trying to find the balance of my delivery, how I can deliver the information, like in a fun way, but also a way that is, like, I just don't want to miss anything. And I know that's a lot of, like, pressure to put on myself. I thought about doing a video about the reasons why the world like is the way it is, or maybe even doing like a time lapse or like an introductory video about the world is this way for a reason. Here's the history of the world from an energetic standpoint. And I would just talk about where masculine energy took over and then how it suppressed the feminine, and how, you know, over the course of humanity, we've been working on healing. And that's the thing with healing, is that it takes everyone. It can't just be a few people. It's got to be everyone. And I think we're at a place where if people speak up, then we can, you know, do it. And I think what I'm probably going to do is just like really just do the basics, you know, 222. Okay. Let's look at your birth chart. So maybe I could, you know, start there. Like, let's work on the birth chart. Let's kind of get into the nitty gritty about like planets, your influences, and maybe even like cover like North Node stuff, like your purpose, why you came here, like in the world, maybe South Node. Because the whole purpose of a retreat is to not cover like everything, but to cover enough to where you should be able to sustain yourself for the rest of the like trip and going forward. And then now maybe like divine masculine and the divine feminine. And then maybe like a little game, like choose, you know, either famous like characters or maybe even like celebrities, and tell me this person's more masculine, this person's more feminine, or sits in their feminine energy more because of X, Y, and Z. That way it shows me that they actually know what we're talking about. Day 3 should be something tangible. So we could do some MVD, like how to get everything into motion. Walk away with at least like 5 lessons that you're currently learning. Like for me, I would say weight, like the relationship with my body is something I'm currently refining right now. Like working, my work ethic, my ADHD, like my mind. I still battle with some codependent behavior. And then also just like a will to like really live instead of just existing. So, okay. I think that's a pretty good outline. So what I want to do is I want to create a second channel to just capture some of the really like highlight moments of some of the vlogs. And I've seen time and time again, and it's been said over and over, like any like business, like, or YouTube podcast that I listen to, that it's always smart, and it makes sense. Like it's always smart and a good thing to do another channel for highlights. That way you capture the best moments, and then from there, then they'll want to go to your main channel. There is definitely a better way to explain that. And also here's the thing too. I used to feel such shame around speaking and explaining things, but here's the thing. If I'm trying to explain something for the first time, then I'm going to need to be gentle with myself, because that's my first time trying to articulate my thoughts on this. I think I did a good job. I just looked and I saw that I have 44 subscribers. So I was like, oh my God. Yay, we're growing. Woo. There's another vlogger at my work, and her name is Jasmine Moreno. Hi, Jasmine. We both have the same last name, so I think it's hilarious that we're both like, hey girl, let's vlog together. I'm like, yeah. Like, you kidding me? Hell yeah. I love vlogging. You have a new banner, look at. I wanted YouTube to be there because hello, future collaboration. Hello, #1 creator. Hello, the next Jenna Marbles. Hello, the next Emma Chamberlain. Like, hello, Jessica Moreno. And I wanted this hand. I wanted something a little bit more artsy, and that's supposed to be the divine, like the divine's hand. And then also, if you know tarot, my God, it's just the aces. Like the aces in tarot represent new beginnings, just brand new. Like, wow, here, this is from the divine. It'd be kind of nice to have my little own interpretation of it. I love silhouettes. I think they're pretty. Is that a hair? What the frick is that? Okay. Me and Gustafer. And then Sakina, our new video editor. Hello. Sakina, hi. So now that we're done planning for the event, we're gonna focus on YouTube. Right now, I'm just cleaning it up. We have the new banner. I updated some playlists. It's so strange because like part of me doesn't want to talk about this, but part of me knows that I should talk about it. But energetically speaking, it just feels like a lot. Like I'm looking at all my subscriptions and all my liked videos. Right now, what was it? I had like there's 5,000 videos here. Oh, what? Leading into Monday night, the weekend has passed. Tomorrow I have a day off. And then a few days from now, this week, I will be on a little vacation and I'll also be hosting my virtual retreat. This was an interesting weekend. Internally, I was dealing with a lot of things. I was going through a shift. I've been shifting, but this one was a little bit different because I feel myself really forming a new foundation, like with consistency. A consistency when it comes to work, a consistency when it comes to my YouTube channel, a consistency when it comes to my coaching program. It's been a year since I moved from Chicago, and I feel like I'm finding my footing. I feel like I'm building something here. I'm setting myself up in a way that I just didn't do when I was in Chicago. Like look what I bought. Like I bought like these pot holder things, like this dishwasher dryer, this dish dryer. Look at this. And then I need to get some hangers for it. But I got this too. And then I got the towels. And look at like the spice rack, and I reorganized this stuff. And that's not even all. Look at this too. Look at this. And like I know my place it doesn't look the best right now. Like I'm gonna put it on camera to show that not only am I not afraid to show it, because I know it's a work in progress, but because later when I look back on this video, I want to see this. I want to see this version of me. I want to see this version of myself a couple years from now. Because then I have true documentation of my life, and I have true documentation of my growth, because I know I'm like really hard on myself about a bunch of stuff. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be so tough on myself. I want to have more fun. And I want to not be afraid of being human. Oh, Sakina, you're going to have such a fun time editing this one. Let's see. Oh, this is the beginning of something. Oh, this is the beginning of something. I just don't know what yet. Can I have ideas? Can I dream? Of course. Right now, I was just thinking about where is my life going to take me? Especially if I continue to choose to live this way. By opening up, by being more honest about what's going on. I don't know, coming off the weekend of the redecorating the apartment, that energy from last week leading into this week, I felt a releasing energy. It's just so obvious that I'm trying to build something here. And using the momentum for last week is allowing me to like really build out my home. And I'm just proud of myself because I never did this before. I've never built my home this way. I've never built my home with the intention of structure. And by getting a dishwashing rack, by getting a spice organizer, by getting a 5-pot tier divider, and this, I know they just seem like objects, but having that in my physical world, it does something for my internal world. You can always look to your external world as a clear mirror or a clear reflection of what is going on internally. And right now, internally, we're working on some stuff. We're slowly finding our place. This dishwashing rack dryer is exactly what's going on in here. And then this is what's going on the inside. Like, this is what's going on internally for me. I know, Gustafer. I'm proud. I feel like my feminine energy is like showing up more with these cute little things. There's so many things I could tell you guys. I don't know, what kind of vlog was this? This vlog was just really just kind of documenting life. There were some things that I didn't record that I almost wish I did. Last night, after I wrote down like the 3 days, like what I wanted to happen every day for my retreat, I just fell into this internal exploration, and I slept a lot. And I think, like, I don't know, emotionally I needed it, because also emotionally where I went down this rabbit hole of me missing someone and falling down the questionary rabbit hole of, you know, do they miss me too? And then like thinking about like old times and everything, and kind of analyzing, why did I seek that out? And I had to ask myself those questions, because if I didn't, then I knew I was avoiding it and I wasn't going to get to the root of the issue. So I wanted to take the time and say, hey, why are you going through this? Like, why are you drawn to this? Do you feel lonely? Do you want them to be thinking about you? Do you want them to miss you? If so, why? And I had to ask myself those questions, and I had to give myself those answers, because I knew if I didn't, then I probably wasn't going to move past it. But I did. I took the time, and I fantasized, and I lived in that moment, and I lived in that emotion, and I explored it. I found what needed to be found. I cried, I released, and I just kind of fell asleep. Went to work, pulled a double at the restaurant, and I'm getting a promotion. I'm going to be the new trainer, which means I'll be getting a raise. And I'm also like stepping more into a bartender role. So I'll have like 3 days of bartending, which, oh my God, are you kidding me? Bartender? Jessica, you bartend? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't drink. So funny. There's another girl who's a bartender. She doesn't drink either. And it's just like, I don't touch the stuff. I've never found it appealing. I'm just not a big alcohol person. I just think it's gross. Will I drink it? Sure. If I go out on a date, yeah, wine, sure. But do not ever invite me to go out drinking, because I will not. Day drinking? Are you mad? No. I get so tired. Absolutely not. I don't know, wrapping this up. This weekend was about releasing, like, it's continuing momentum off of last weekend. I'm still going. I have momentum. I'm still going. I'm trying. That's all this weekend showed me. I'm still trying. And I'm invested. I'm invested in this life that I'm building. I could probably go more, but I'm invested for right now. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good amount. Right now, I was just thinking about the moments that I wish I had recorded. And right now, I'm making a deal with myself on, Jessica, just record them. Record those moments. If not for them, then for you. That's kind of how I'm thinking it. So next weekend is the retreat.
let's go. I'll see you next time.